guys? Mount Vernon Kid here coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, now I'm probably the last guy to talk about this movie, but uh, it became, guys, a matter of setbacks. I wanted to see it this week, and then last week, and then I wanted to see this week, but and then everybody was saying, all my cousins and Destiny and people like that were saying basically, no, let's all see it together. So we finally got to see it this afternoon. Um, Before this video goes up, it'll probably be late, but we finally got to see it all together. And I'm just going to give my take, give my salutes to Mr. Nolan for his finale to his trilogy of The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I was very impressed, very much impressed. I really enjoyed it very much. All my cousins, we were in there. Destiny was there, and Malcolm, my bro, was there, and we were just watching it, and we all just clapped when things happened. We geeked out. Pretty much we had nearly the whole movie theater to ourselves. There were maybe a few people in there with us. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Um, this one's for video video prototype. Uh, Here's my tickets, dude. um, as always, that's my salute to him. Um, as I said, this was a very good ending to the trilogy, and it really had a lot of sublime but very keen to Bruce's road to kind of moving on with his life, trying to move on and being, not being the Batman anymore, pretty much, which pretty much what that led up to. Um, there was not one character in this movie that I really was pretty much bored at. Everybody delivered. Everybody delivered, pretty much. From, of course, the great Gary Oldman. I've always said it before. Never seen that man green in any movie. That man is always tip top. To the great Morgan Freeman, perfect. Christian Bale, perfect. I very much love this Batman this time because he didn't sound more like this too much. Like his voice wasn't as gruff from, the Dark Knight. But this time he sounded a little bit more. I can understand him. Anne Hathaway, like I said, I commend her on her role as Selena Kyle, Catwoman. She got in a tip-top shape for this, and I salute her for that very much. Joseph Levitz, Gordon Levitz, who played Blake in the movie. He was fantastic. I really enjoyed his supporting role of his character, and of course, perhaps everybody's seen it by now. I loved how pretty much we got to see his up and comings in the movie. Now, as for the villain, pretty much of the movie, first of all, I pretty much for a long time, I could not wash the memory of this. But now, Bane is portrayed now as this. And it's a better job. Very much. The only thing... the only thing that really kind of had me laughing throughout the whole movie, me, my brother Malcolm, Hokeland 93, a few other my cousins, Destiny wasn't laughing too much, but me and Malcolm just laughed through the whole movie when he talked. It just made it too funny not to laugh. I just had to laugh. stood there laughing, and Dusty's like, "Why are you laughing? Stop laughing!" And I'm like, "You hear how he's talking?" Like there's one scene where he's giving this big speech, like the football scene, the football stadium scene, where he's giving this speech, and he's like, "We shall give the city of Gotham to you, the people." And it's just like, people can't take that serious. Like he's it's too funny. Malcolm said he came up like a preacher. His hands were always like this and things like that. But I still enjoyed Tom Hardy's take on Bane. Very well done. The fight scenes were really good. Of course, the famous. I stood up when I saw that. The only problem I didn't like how when he basically Bane did the back, you know, Bruce didn't really like, oh, like he just bounced, and I was like, okay, he just bounced, but it still was a memorable scene because it was right out of Nightfall, pretty much. Um, like I said before, the movie, um, the whole setting of the movie, I saw a lot of, like I said, a lot of stories involved in this. Of course, I saw a lot of No Man's Land involved in this movie. Like I said, saw a lot of No Man's Land. Of course, Nightfall played a lot in this as well. But I saw a lot of No Man's Land. How they cut Gotham off from everybody. That's pretty much how it was in No Man's Land. So I really enjoyed that very much. Uh, the twist of the real culprit behind it was amazing. Once again, even if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but that certain character that was in there, I had a key feeling I knew that certain female was who I knew it was. I love the cameos. Everybody who pretty much didn't die, like I'm forgetting the actor's name who played the Scarecrow. He came back. Nice, good cameo from Liam Nielsen as Ra's al Ghul. Was great, uh, very much. And once again, just the whole concept of it all coming full circle, and the real sublime relationship that Bruce and Selena had. Like they told a very good story with Selena, how she wanted to basically, in a way, clean her slate, but she also had a good heart. She knew what Bane was doing was wrong and everything like that, so she wanted to help. She turned around and helped. And what she did to Bane in that movie was like, oh man, you know. But overall, it was a fantastic movie, and I tip my hats to Mr. Nolan for delivering such a good trilogy. Not only was it intertwined and connected together so well, it's really sad to see that he's leaving. He left. He said he did his take of Batman and dropped his mic and left the stage. You know what I'm saying? Left the stage of, I'm done. Now let's see what somebody else can do. But as I always said, I would have loved to seen what Mr. Nolan could have done. His Nolanized, like we always say, he Nolanized his characters. He did a great job of Nolanizing Bane, Nolanizing the Joker. I would have loved to see what he would have did with the Riddler, or even Nolanizing even Mr. Freeze. How that would have came off. I would love to see what he would have done with those characters. But unfortunately now, Warner Brothers and DC have said after Superman, that's it. They're not going to be making any more superhero movies for 3 years or so. Stupid, if you ask me. But now I think it's time for. I think Batman should take a break. But knowing the suits at DC, they're gonna. Well, we need to bring Batman out again. He's our cash cow, so let's do it. But I think if anything, they need to go back to that superhero-esque Batman, where we will see more of his super powered villains like Clayface or Mr. Freeze or someone like that. Um, don't need to tell his origin again. I think the origin story for Batman has been done too many times. But everybody from my cousins to Destiny, my girl, my bro, we loved it. It was fun. It was good. It tipped out very well. But like I said, Nolan did a great job. But from us comic fans, this geek included, one of the kings of the geeks, yes, would basically literally say this: Mr. Nolan, I love the ending, but let's face it, that would never, ever happen to Bruce. He would, and yeah, I'm spoiler alert, guys, he would never bow out of Gotham. He would stay there. But the way you did it, in terms of him moving on with his life and, so to speak, on to another, kudos. And I really enjoyed that. And him honored as a hero, which was fun, which was fine to me. But still, that geek inside of me was like, that would never happen. Okay, that, not that way, no. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it very much. So, I know I'm late, guys, and I apologize, but sometimes, you're late with some things, and, with me, guys, sometimes a lot of my cousins want to go see these movies with me, and I try to make it a group thing sometimes. And, you know, with being that I'm pretty much the pro dominant geek in my family, they all, we go see these movies with Chris, and it'll be like, oh yeah, he's gonna do something stupid, it's crazy, or he's gonna geek out. So that's pretty much how it is with me. Um, and of course, anytime I get to spend with my baby, it's fun. But of course, if it's just me and my bro, it's just a bro thing. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, guys, thanks for listening. As always, I didn't mean to make this too long. Other than that, great movie. I would say this was my favorite out of the trilogy, maybe, pretty much. It was good. Would I say it was better than the Avengers? No, I won't, because different story, different take. I've always looked at Nolan's Batman as not superhero-ish, more of a crime drama in it, with aspects of the superhero or science fiction drama too. That's how I look at it. But other than that, thank you for listening. As always, take care. I know everybody's pretty much seen this movie. I'm just giving my take on it. But other than that, peace. Y'all take care.